in this ball game, what's working? You're shooting the ball good. You're getting the ball down low. Now, the one thing you can take away is they're trying to make too much happen down low. We've mentioned a few different times where if you go up against three guys, you're going to have a wide-open man somewhere.
That's right.
Now, unfortunately, Barber missed that wide-open three to end the game. It touched the front of the rim and bounced off. But still, a terrific game so far. It's going to be a terrific second half.
They have announced that Chick-fil-A's are now half
9-8 on the season for the Comets, 3-2 in the conference. They're 17-2 on the season and doing a phenomenal job right now as we have now time another edition of the Coach's Corner. Of course, you can check that out every Wednesday by Trey Snyder on WIZS.com. But here in Benson, who you got, Trey Snyder?
My friend, Mr. Britt Bailey, assistant coach of the Lady Comets here for the Clayton High School. You doing all right, my friend?
Yes, sir. How are you doing
Good,
tonight?
man.
Good.
What
Coach Lee's let you talk?
Well, I kind of forced him to do it. Good to see you, man. Long
Good to see
time
you
no
too.
see. But talk to us a little bit about the Lady Comets. You guys had an impressive run. I mean, you finished that game off on a 30-point win.
Right.
Talk to us a little bit about how you finished that game and moving forward. You have a great shot of not only in the conference but moving into the state tournament.
Right. You know, one of the biggest things we always preach is you want to control the controllables. You know, you can control your effort, you can control your attitude, being a good teammate. And so last game, you know, we had played West Johnston. We didn't win the way we wanted to win. We didn't play Lady Comets basketball. So our whole goal tonight was to get back to playing Lady Comets basketball. And I think we accomplished that by giving effort, you know, being in the right spots defensively, because it all starts at the defensive end. You know, we want to get out in transition, get steals, get deflections. We want to get easy buckets that way. So I felt like we did a good job tonight of doing that. And, you know, we cut the turnovers down in the second half, and that was the biggest key. You know, we had 13 turnovers in the first half, and in the second half we cut them down to 5, and we forced 17 turnovers. So
you know,
Coach,
Coach,
that's the real key right there.
That was one of the things we were going to say. Our last game was about 13 days ago with a home game against East Wake that opened up conference tournament play, and you guys lost that game and almost an overtime loss. Other than that, you guys have been on fire. But one of the things me and Trey reiterated on in the women's game is we have seen better rebounds, better steals, better points being made, better layups, free throws. You guys are doing it all across the board. Ladies are.
Yes, sir. One of the bigger teams is in the conference, so we always want to win. She does a great job down there for us. I think she gets about 12 to 14 boards a night, so that's always huge, and we're really going to need that going forward, especially on Tuesday night against East Wake.
Well, talk a little bit about your bigs, Coach. You know, the difference for me is Jada Scott, okay? She's a force down low. But the problem is, I was talking during the game and during the halftime, where if she lets her emotions get involved early, her whole game is thrown off. What I saw there moving into the end of the first half and into the second half, her entire demeanor playing bigger down low, playing a physical game on the offensive side and the defensive side.
No doubt. And, you know, we always talk to Jada because, you know, she plays with emotions, and you always want your players to have emotion and passion. But sometimes you can have negative emotion. And so we talked with her, you know, and that's why we had her come off the bench tonight. And I think it kind of sparked the fire underneath her. And she looks so much more fluent out there. And, you know, she misses a shot, you know, doesn't grab a rebound. She wasn't as flustered tonight because, you know, we had that conversation with her after the last game. You know, you can't get too up. You can't never get too down.
Love it.
So, you know, I think she did a good job tonight. And she's a key factor for us moving forward. If we want to reach our goals, that's winning a conference championship and going far in the playoffs this year.
You guys are rocking and rolling. Now, moving into the men's side, I saw you putting your two little cents over there, Coach.
Oh, yeah.
Talk to us about, they were down by 20 at one point.
Right.
This is an 8-point ball game. What have they been able to do? I mean, they're shooting the ball much better, and they're taking the ball out of Dee's hand and Smith's hand. They're doing a great job.
You know, having been at every single boys basketball game this year, one of the things I think they struggle with at times is being able to move the ball and making that extra pass, offensively speaking. And I think tonight, you know, when they went on that little run, I feel like they were moving the ball never stopped moving, everybody's rotating, and, you know, they're finding the open guy, and those guys are knocking it down. And one of the guys that I really enjoy watching, I think he's played really well these past couple of games. That's Amari Bryant. Yep. He has been on fire both offensively and defensively. He's a huge spark, and I really enjoy watching him play.
You know, another thing that I want to focus on is you guys have been on the road the last couple of games. The Lady Comets, the men Comets have. And y'all are winning. I mean, ever since you lost to East Wake, the men did. They went into the Martin Luther King tournament at Garner and beat Durham Hillside at Trojan's Arena there in Garner, or Garner Magnet High School. Then you, of course, got your win on the road against Cleveland. You got wins against Triple S. You got wins against West Johnston the other night. Now a win against South. Does it matter whether you're home or away? I mean, of course, you got to go back on the road Tuesday against East Wake again. Obviously, you want redemption in that game after that overtime loss, and we'll cover it on CRN Tuesday night. But are you ready to get back home to C-Town?
Yeah, we enjoy playing in front of the home crowd, but we always say the ball goes in the goal at home and away. So our biggest thing is to make sure, we take care of ourselves. We preach we want to take care of home court. We love playing in front of our crowd. It's always fun, especially on a Friday night.
Best crowd of the game, Coach.
Yep, it is. And so, but we got to go on the road too now. We got to be able to play on the road, and I think that's what makes us such a dangerous team is we can play both on the road and at home. It doesn't really matter where we go. The ball's going to still bounce the same way.
That's right, Coach.
My final question, the relationship you and Marlon Lee have, talk about just the veteran coach that is Marlon Lee, and what does he let you handle as far as coaching duties as an assistant?
Coach Lee and me go back to when me and Trey were in high school. I grew up watching him coach. I grew up, always talking with him. He's one of the best people I've ever met. And so when he presented the opportunity to me to be able to coach with him, I didn't even think twice about it. I took it. And I learned, I thought going in I knew a lot about basketball, but in these 3 years, I've learned so much more about basketball than I ever really realized that I could ever possibly learn. But the thing that I admire most about him is he's the same person no matter who he's around, and he's always wanting to create a positive relationship with his players and with his coaches. And that to me speaks volumes of his character, and he's such a vital part of our community that I really, really appreciate him giving me even the opportunity to coach with him.
Kind of a little story about me and Brent Bailey. We used to do our pickup games for our church league back in the day when we went to down in Triple S area. And good times, Coach, man.
Yes,
I love you, brother. It's great to see you again, man.
Thank you always so much. Appreciate you guys very much. Of course, there it is. Coach Bailey, the assistant coach for the Lady Comets. As it stands right now, we are looking at a 39-31 score. Trace and I, we're going to take a quick radio timeout. Thank our sponsors here on the Unforgettables halftime show, and we'll be back with more on CRN Sports, the voice of the community, the voice of the Comets. This is CRN, the Community Radio Network.
Carolina Security Consultants is your residential security consultants leader. Our security assessment is custom tailored for each project. Give Danny a call, 336-312-5326. Make sure to tell them 3 and Out sent you.
Coming soon, the new wave of hydration and energy drink HIQ. This new product is all natural with no caffeine and gives you a major boost of hydration and energy. No twitching effect or crashing like the old energy drinks. You can visit our website at www.liquidhiq.com or Twitter at HiQ2015 to learn more about this amazing energy drink. What is your level?
Live your life and just let go. If you try, then you will know.
Unforgettables. Nice. This show sponsored by Unforgettables. Unforgettables creates detailed hand-painted baseballs for every baseball fan. Check them out at unforgettables.com.
Coming back to the locker room. Less than 2 minutes left to go.
Got 1 minute left. Well, it's hard to get the coaching interviews when they force you. I know you got your little NASCAR edition over there. I know.
I jump in there and get him 20 seconds to get in and get out. That's it.
Yeah. I don't like upsetting the coaches.
Yeah.
I like them to love me. They can hate you. They don't think
hate me. Why they not hate me?
They can love me. I'll be the nice guy.
I will tell you this. If these guys lose, we ain't broadcasting in 2 weeks and they've won.
They're not going to let us back.
We might be a bad omen. I don't know. Except for Coach Marlon Lee.
I know.
Halftime is presented by Unforgettables. Painted baseballs of your favorite team. They need to do basketballs too.
Yeah.
Hockey pucks and more.
I don't see why they
Footballs, Unforgettables. All right, we're ready for the second half. An 8-point game for the Comets here as they take on the Trojans of South Johnston. 8-point game. Trey, what do you think we're going to see in the second half as Gang Green starts to stand up and make noise again?
This is a phenomenal crowd, a beautiful court, a great home crowd, and they're going to make it difficult. I've always said it, the team might be good on the court, but what takes that fifth quarter is the crowd. I love it.
Set for third period action. Thomas Dees hands it off to Blackman. Blackman, top of the key, looking there for Smith. Smith got under defense. Under the board, it's going to be 34 of C.J. Ray. Ray goes in. Basket's no good. Rebound comes back by Thornton. And they're going to call out of bounds. Give it back to Clayton. Clayton with the ball, Trace Nod.
No, Thornton stepped out of bounds as he was trying to attempt the pass.
That's it.
And it's going to be a turnover. Comets have the basketball.
So, Shepard gets it to Cameron Walden. Walden to Amari Bryant. Amari Bryant had three-pointers in the first half, looking for Parker Tate. Parker Tate resets, gets it back to Walden. Walden under three-man pressure, loses the ball on the Trojans' defense. Take away by Jaquan Smith. Now Parker Tate playing defense on the Comets. Shooting for three, C.J. Ray. Basket's up, it's no good. Rebound back to the Comets, and it's led by Justin Bell on the rebound. Bell up court. He's got to deal with Smith to his inside. Back to Shepard. He threw it away. And Denny Medlin turns in agony like, can't make these mistakes, Trace Knight. Just can't.
Yeah, guess his program, you're still down by 8, and they have every opportunity. They have to step forward just a little bit.
So at least for the first minute now, in the third period, nobody scored any points.
Oh.
Take away by Tate. Tate with a layup, and it goes in. It's good for Parker Tate. 39-33 in a 6-point game.
Came out of
Smith
nowhere.
For the Comets now on defense was Bell. Looking for Blackman. Blackman puts it up. It's good. Now we're back to another 8-point game. Blackman turn around for South. Tate fakes, gives it back to Shepard. Shepard for three. Bounce it off the rim. It's in and out. No good. Rebound to C.J. Ray for the Trojans. Trojans back up court now at midcourt. Can they look under the defense of Cameron Walden? Walden now looking also for Shepard. Shepard hands it up under there to Thornton. Thornton now gives it back again to C.J. Ray. Rebound comes back to the Comets. Back up court. Eric Shepard. Shepard, two-man defense now pulling off Thornton. He gets it back to Tate. Tate goes back to Amari Bryant. Bryant looks and jukes and jives. Off the defense of Blackman on the Comets, on the Trojans now. Comets on offense now. Walden back inside to Bell. Coming in the game will be Javante Long on sub for the Comets in a minute. They're going to call a whistle and foul. Foul on Thomas Dees, the junior guard for the Trojans.
His second.
That's his second foul in the game. First.
Listen to him. Sorry.
And he's going to take a seat. Second foul for Thomas Dees. First team foul in the second half. Foul on number 3 of Jaquan Smith now. I wonder if Gang Green will react to that one. That's his second foul, Trace Nod. 5'10" senior guard.
You can tell where the momentum has slightly twisted over to the Comet side.
Justin Bell back, getting it long and deep. Catches it. Bell behind the key, under the paint, looking for it. Shot, layup, no good. Rebound, back to South. C.J. Ray. Ray cannot get it to Blackman. It's out of bounds. Give it back to Clayton. Simply threw it away, Trace Knight. He threw the ball away.
Little too quick for his feet there, and Blackman just couldn't catch up. Man, Blackman is impressing me down low. He's very physical.
Yes.
For not a very tall young man, he's very physical, and our big man down low is proving that.
Walden shoots. Bryant nails it. Oh, in and out. No good. Showing for 3. He had 3 3-pointers in the first half. Whistle foul. It's against South. No, it's not. It's against Parker Tate. Parker Tate, number 22, that's his second foul in the game for the Comets, and this will give the ball back to South. Trace Knight. Give it to Smith. Smith back again to Thornton. Thornton under, looking for C.J. Ray. Ray about lost the ball. 2-man pressure, 3-man pressure on the Comets and a takeaway. Here comes Javante Long up court. Long to Bell. It's over. Finish it. Put it in. It's good.
That's Bell's first basket tonight.
41-35. Under 5 minutes in the third. It's a 6-point game. Wow! Talk about football.
Man, that could have gone
Stepped
the
in
other way.
and took the hit. Justin Bell, number 5, and he's on the foul now.